Hi everyone, today I want to share with you how the job market is so bad that I decided to just go ahead and follow my dreams. Let me tell you the whole story, not this is my actual horror serial that you can read on Substack if you're interested. It's completely free and I would love some feedback that it's not just from my boyfriend, so I decided to start here the YouTube channel. I am also on TikTok. I have previous YouTube channel experience on my Portuguese channel that honestly it's not doing that well, but I did gain a lot of experience from making videos there, so now I am going to apply this here. My plan, my dream is to become a social media person because guess what? I went to academia, I went to corporate, I went to freelancing, and they all kind of suck for different reasons. But you know what? I could deal with that if they pay me enough to live a decent middle class life and did not try to constantly exploit me. But they don't, so I'd rather exploit myself and have my own business. But what do you need to have your own business nowadays? Social media presence, so here we are. And today I'm gonna tell you about following your dreams because it is freaking hard. There are like two types of usual responses you get to following your dreams. So they're, yes girl, you go queen, and that is not realistic, get a 9 to 5 and be exploited like everyone else. Both positions have some truth to them, but also nobody talks about how freaking hard being an entrepreneur is. Having your own business, all the responsibilities on you, it is really lonely and it is really hard to start, especially if you're here on the social media sphere and have any interest in growing social media. You know that there's all these people saying if you didn't make it with your first 20 videos, you're doing something wrong. Your videos might suck, your content might be really bad, but there is a component of luck that not enough people talk about, because you can do everything right and still fail, and that is one of the greatest lessons that we need to learn from life, in my opinion. Because everybody talks like, oh, just hustle, just work hard, just try and try again. Yes, that really helps, obviously, because if you don't try, if you don't do things, if you don't evolve and adapt, you're not gonna make it for sure. But there is also a question of timing, the algorithm that is more like a neural network nowadays. But anyway, there is a component of luck that is so important to following your dreams. And the strategy I am using right now is to try to put myself out there as much as possible, so when the moment of luck comes, I have many eggs in different baskets. And one of those baskets is my Substack novel. I am writing a horror serial on Substack. It's a supernatural slice of life psychological. I know it's a mouthful. I wanted to do something complex, okay? That is one of my baskets. The second basket is this YouTube channel, which I am starting now with the long form. You guys know I have some shorts already, but I'm doing long for now. Then I have a TikTok in English connected to Substack and to this channel. And I am also considering other options that are still, you know, on the brainstorming process. But for now, I have the Substack, the YouTube, the TikTok, and then I have other YouTube channels that are not doing that well, which is why I am switching to English for other languages. But following your dreams is freaking hard. I tried almost everything at this point except having my own business, because freelancing is slightly different. It's more like being an employer for hire, and having your own business has some more structure feel to it, I think. But yeah, it is my plan. And y'all, like, the job market, it is terrible. Like, I live in Portugal, which is supposed to be cheap. It is not cheap. Not only it is not cheap, the salary offers they give me, they are so ridiculous that, like, half of the time I don't even bother replying to the emails. That's how bad they are, okay? Like, they don't cover my rent with the bills and they want me to move cities for that kind of salary. Like, no, it's not gonna happen. So here we are following our dreams, and honestly I actually really like social media. I love YouTube. I have, like, since I am a teenager, I have been watching YouTube and I just think it's so much fun to make the videos. Now, I don't have to tell you, if you are thinking about starting your own channel because your dreams involve social media, it is not as fun when you have the pressure of making it, okay? I'm just gonna put that out there because I feel not enough people talk about that. Also, when you have the pressure of making it, of earning money with it, social media is not as fun. It is still fun, but there is this part of it that is constantly nagging at you because you need to reach this many views, you need to reach this many goalposts that you would usually not care that much about if it was just a hobby or a side thing you were doing. And it is really hard, and I have to say I am a very privileged person that I can afford to actually have a go at social media full time, but even with that it's really hard, and if you don't have that kind of privilege it is gonna be even harder, which I am not saying you shouldn't do it. I am just saying it's harder than you can probably imagine from the outside how hard it is going to be. And yeah, this is kind of my intro video. I love to hear your experiences. I really want to know how your journeys on following your dreams are going, no matter what the dream is. It doesn't have to be social media, it can be writing a book, starting your business, starting a family. All of them are so important for self-actualization. But yeah, this is more of an introductory video. I hope you like it. Give it a like and subscribe if you want to follow the journey, and maybe we can build something here together. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.